Hello everyone, it's Elena, Rosamelia, Misha, and Lena. We're gonna present our intelligent system project called Emotion Music Recommender. So the problem statement we're trying to solve is, are you tired of always listening to the same songs? I think everyone will agree that the power of music is that it makes you feel understood. If you feel sad, listening to sad songs is comforting. Nevertheless, it is not easy to either understand how we feel, nor to find the right song that makes us feel better. Now, the Emotion Music Recommender interface aims to solve this problem by understanding your emotion through image processing and recommending you the best song that will match your emotion and your favorite genres. By combining the current emotions, music tastes, and the tempo of the previous recommended song, this intelligent system creates the perfect smooth sequence of songs that enables the users to leave their routine, never having to worry again about the best background. Why is our Emotion Music Recommender system intelligent? Well, two types of intelligence are implemented thanks to the artificial neural networks, analytical intelligence and emotional intelligence. Indeed, not only can our system analytically understand its environment by recognizing emotions and faces, but also socially interact with it by recommending the best song that matches the user's current emotion.
Now, moving on to the structure of a program, we can see that it's similar to an expert system. However, there are two main differences from this which make it an intelligent system. You can see them in red. The first one is that the knowledge base is fed not only by the knowledge of an expert, which in our case is the labeled data, but also by the knowledge acquired with the neural networks. And the second component is that our system has a real-world embedding, which allows the user to interact with the system. And in this case, that will be the camera from the laptop.
In the next part, we will talk about our program components. We use as library spotipy to access Spotify songs and gather information about individual songs. We use deepface to identify users and also to get information about the emotion of the user. Streamlit we use to have a more appealing user interface, and the main song classification. We found there for this part a paper and data of 600 songs classified to 4 emotions. We tried a neural network and a random forest on this data set, and then included an additional 400 songs for each emotion type to see if we can leverage the neural network predictions. And to have a more gradual change in between songs, we also took into account the tempo of each song.
Okay, so now we're going to show a small demonstration of our program. And the first thing that's going to do, it's going to open up Streamlit in the web browser. And it will start with identifying the user. So using the webcam image, it then uses the database we already have, and it will welcome me. And then now it's going to be the first recommendation that's going to be displayed, and that one is only on the preferences. So that should happen any moment now. Yeah, okay. As you can see here, this column will display the song recommendations, and this column will display the emotions. And then we can click on the first one, and we're just going to listen to it. Okay, so this is the first song, and we're going to listen to this for about 2 minutes. And during those 2 minutes, the emotions will be recorded, and then the most dominant emotion throughout this time is going to be displayed in this column. Okay, so as you can see, the dominant emotion that we were recording was happy, which matched with what I was displaying. And then this is the next song recommendation, and we can open this up, and then it's gonna show us the next song. So the next song is gonna be recommended based on the preference, the emotion happy, and it's gonna be a gradual change from the tempo of the previous song. So we're gonna listen to this now. And it is indeed a very energetic and happy song, and also not too far away from the previous tempo. So we got our third recommendation, and this one is again based on the current emotion. So the one that I was displaying through the last song was calm, and indeed that seems quite alright. And then we're gonna open up the Spotify app, and we're gonna play the new song. And as we hear, again, the tempo is quite similar to the one before, and also it is much calmer than the one that we were listening to just now. We created our own NNA and random forest classification, and as you can see, the NNA actually did better with accuracy of 88%, so this is the one we used in our model. And then for future considerations, we also wanted to mention that we could take more than 4 emotions into account, as well as create an interface where the user does not have to click on the recommended song, but it just plays in the background. And then lastly, we could also introduce more features, so we could, for example, use age in our predictions as well. Thank you very much for listening.